Well, on this episode, as promised, I'm doing a bit more 3D printing, 3D stuff. Alright, let's go and see what I've learned and go through the applications and little tricks I've learned and how to get designs as well, because I didn't design these. So, alright, let's go and switch to that one and see what's what. So, what have I learned? Well, first of all, I found another little 3D site which I like, and that's where I got the idea for the body kit. Well, not even idea, but the print. And what we got is this. So, created by 3i Design, and it's wide body kit for Mx5 NA. And what we're going to be using is this sideskirts and the front splitter, as you can see. Even though I got the full kit, which is quite cool, and I could probably 3D print that in future if I wanted to, but the main idea for now is these, that and these, as you can see. And the other thing I've done, I've learned a few little things. One of them is a program called Lubine, and what this does is essentially cuts things up. So, because you get a print file like this, which is no good, and all we want to do is essentially cut it. Let's do it in centimeters, and you can actually pick what's what, how many sections and everything, and then pick and choose essentially how many pieces you need to cut, how big is your printer, everything like that. And once done, just click cut and it cuts it. And the other program I found very useful, also free, is Blender. And in a Blender, put files in, and one of the big things in this is essentially checking your files. And once you go on 3D print, you can actually check the file, and then it'll tell you non-manifold edges, bad contiguous edges as well, and you can actually clean it up, fix it, and then it's good to go. Because I had an issue after cutting in Lubine, this actual piece was missing bits here, and once going back in Blender, it actually fixes it. And with this you can actually edit. Quite nice, quite easy to use. Well, introduction out of the way, we got another box, 3D stuff, and let's try and put that splitter together. Let's see how we go. Right, I'm gonna lay that on the floor, show you what Lubine is really good at and why it doesn't work sometimes, but why it helps us as well. Let's see. Alright, so this is our splitter. As you can see, tons of little pieces. And this time around, look at these little things. So it slots in and here. And also what Lubine does, as you can see, every single one of these pieces is marked, so you know exactly where it goes. But only one small issue with that is these pieces don't go together. These are too big, so I'll need to file them down, cut them down. I'll see what's the easiest, what's the best way, and go from there. Right, and this masterpiece taken me about 2 weeks to print. This piece here on Creality K1 Max on 100% speed has taken me 21 hours to print. That's that one behind there, 16 hours to print. Alright, these ones ain't too bad. They normally take about 6-7 hours. So that's 2 weeks worth of printing right there, which I'm now gonna essentially file down and prepare to stick together. And then we can try and fit it on there. Alright, I'm gonna leave this off the camera because obviously that takes absolute ages. And I'm gonna see the new glue I'm using. I'm gonna show you what it is and see how it works. Alright, let's go to work. Well, what can I say, guys? I've created a monster. I'm good at this. So, these things here are a good idea on paper, but tolerances are so close, I literally have to grind them down to the minimum to make them fit, because obviously when you're printing it, the light's gone on, the light's gone off. The tolerances are so tight, I have to grind them off, because obviously when printing, some of this expands, some of this contracts, and then yeah, they don't fit anymore. Oh well, that's going to be a few hours of grinding little tabs down. Well, extra work, but I'm learning, so we'll get there. Well, I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Dremel. Dremel is the tool. Very nice. So it's taken me about half an hour to do all the little tabs. And we got this monstrosity. Right, so obviously it needs to go up like that. And it's literally where the bottom of the thing is. So yeah, right, let's prop it up a bit nicer and let's see what we got. Well, how's that for a crazy idea? As wise as body kit. Obviously we'll need tweaking and figure it out, but that's where we stand. Right, so it's a bit too cold to do any gluing and things like that, so this will have to stay as it is for now. Just prop it up and then pretend it's there and think of ideas how to get it going. Well, as for gluing it together, I've been told to try this thing, which I'm gonna do, Flowplast solvent cement, and it's for thermoplastic pipe systems, essentially your house piping, things like that. So, but it settles in 10 seconds or so. What does it say? And I think it can move 10 minutes. Yeah, in position for 10 seconds and at least 10 minutes when it can be handled. And it comes like this, if I can open it. The usual. It's actually like a thick paste. So I'm going to try that and see how it goes. But from reviews and everything, this thing is supposed to be good. Yeah, a lot to do. I think we might be in for a winner for this one. Well, to make it go quicker, warmed the place up and decided to stick these together. So let's see how it goes. And I'm still going to go and plastic weld them as well. Possibly from the bottom to start with. to make it more solid, but obviously you guys seen that before with our rear spoiler, so not going to film that. Alright, let's do a bit more and make it solid. Everything's glued together. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just push it underneath the car and just leave it there for a day so it all goes together, and see how this stuff works. Alright, let's go into the next bit, which is a side skirt. Well, luckily for me, side skirt is a much simpler piece. And what we got here is a little extension that goes to the top, just like that. Little thing in the back. That should be it. Right, let's prep it. Do the usual. So obviously, once again, these are awesome idea. Held everything together, but the holes are smaller than the dowels. So yeah, a bit more Dremel work. Glue these together, and let's see how it goes. Well, that was quick and easy. Alright, side skirt, just about where it wants to be, more or less. Obviously it still needs to be modified, but I like where it sits. As you can see, flush with the wide body. That one's drying nicely. Right, let's see how it goes. I'll set it down, let it dry, and have to wait till the second side prints, because still haven't got that one. That one's still printing. So yeah, that's the general idea. And on that note, as per usual, like, comment, subscribe, and wait for the next episode till I get time for this one. For more crazy ideas for next year to make this one of the craziest Mx5s going. That's the plan, to get as close to that AI image as we can, and at the minute it's looking good. Alright guys, cheers for watching, and I'll see you later.